Shashi, the manager from Tirunelveli Foundation. So he takes care of our the training activities and the other activities of the club, and he is one of the pillars of our club. So let me say that this is a brief about our Tirunelveli Foundation. About our club, it was started in 1989, 23rd February, when the first Rotary meeting was held. So on that same day we got chartered. So Rotary birthday is our club's birthday, or charter day we can say. So from 1989 we are in this southern, we can say along the Bay of Bengal coast, we have started our club. And one of the PDG by name Krishna Swami, he is a member of Rotary Club of Madras, so one of the oldest clubs in Chennai. So he guided us and he helped us start the club, and he is one of the mentor of our club. So from that day onwards, many stalwarts, we can say, have had their own vision, and many projects were conceived in our club. And one of their vision was to have something called what I can say, the upliftment of blind people, blind students. So it all started like a reading center, which for the blind people, and then it became a library center wherein we had books for the blind students, and then we started this braille publishing and e-publishing onwards. Then we started our Karnavidya Technology Center, that is wherein we have this technology assisted devices for the blind students, wherein they can use the technology for their studies, and that has gone into further technology centers in Parasalingam University, and now we are going to start in this school. Then one more thing, in Hosur also we have started. So like this, we want to start these technology centers all over Tamil Nadu, so that blind students, even from school level to college level, they will get educated or enlightened, or they will get the technology as their assistance for pursuing their higher studies. So this is one of the projects which we have done. And apart from the many of the local grant projects which we can say, recently we have completed one project for us, integrated watershed development in Krishnagiri district. So it was started something like a UNICEF project where some toilets are to be constructed and given to the local residents. So the toilet construction, everything was completed, but we found that there was no groundwater so that people can make use of these toilets. So the projects what we supported was found to be waste. So then we found that the local people, or one of the Rotarians were saying NABARD and NAF will be able to support us. So we approached them, and they did a survey in the Krishnagiri district over there, and they found that the lake which is upstream of the village, if it can be developed, if around 8 villages, nearly 1600 acres of land can be developed, and it will become one of the flourishing villages over there. So we did the ground survey, everything, and in 2013 we started that one, and recently we have completed that and handed it over in 30th Jan 2023. So the article appeared in Rotary News in the recent edition. So that was one of the very successful projects, and it was a tie-up between Rotary Club of Managar Krishnagiri and the Rotary Club of Madras Government. So from Chennai, we were able to have a tie-up with other district club, and it was a very successful project. And the Rotary Club of Stavanger, they were also one of the partners in that one. And PDG Bill Gray, who is one of our friends, so he was supporting this project, and we are very happy that the villagers are totally benefited, and we have established one training center over there wherein the village women can stitch clothes, and they can make their own living, and milk cows were given, and many new farming techniques were introduced to them. So the total villages were happy, and the global grant objectives was achieved. So this is one of the successful stories of one of the global challenge project which we have done. Then we are the first club to start a community radio station as a global challenge project, and this is serving the village, the fisherman folk near Neelangari area. So this is one of the so like that we can totally Sri Lanka, the little pots mending project. So this is also a global project in which our club was involved, and many other projects are there. So this regarding our Karnavidya, Rotarian Raghuram is the right person, and he will be able to tell you what are all the activities we are doing in that, and how many students have been placed, and what are all the other plans and other activities which we are going to do in that. So, Rotarian Raghu.
So thank you. Good evening, friends, and I'm very happy to introduce the foundation, Karna Vidya. Karna is years. Vidya means learning. Learning through years is the concept behind. So this foundation got registered as an independent body in 2016 February. Since then we have a board of around 12 people, trustees over there, and there's a governing executive body and administration in place, and we have our program head SSC here. With reference to the very important intervention that we do in the community is taking technology to visual impact, integrating technology in every walk of life, making the visual impact to be more independent, self-sustained, and more inclusive in society. So, if a person, a visually impaired, comes into the foundation, or if we meets them in the society, we will check with them, we will check with him or her with reference to their livelihood, with reference to their education, if the reference to their independent living. If we find any gaps, or if we find there is a need for them to be updated or upgraded or rather given an intervention in terms of skilling, we bring them to our foundation. We provide them a technology-oriented digital training, and ensure that the guy goes out with more confidence and more independent environment. For example, to be very clear, we have certain courses. One course is on ICT training. We call it as ICT training, that is information communication and technology training. That will focus on computer operations overall. The boy or girl, whoever participates in the course, will be able to do their education-related work, like reading, writing, taking notes, like doing assignments in the classroom, or bringing doing presentations in the classrooms, and everything. So you can write even your exam without the help of a scribe. So the boy or girl becomes more independent, like any sighted person. So he or she will be doing everything like a sighted boy or girl. So that is the ICT training we provide. That is one certification course. And this certification course will span around, generally it's a 6-month program, but it will span around years together, because the school population and the college population will be able to come only during weekends. They have all 5 days school and college working days, so they come during weekends. So our foundation is open even on weekends at Gindi. We have our office at Gindi. So Saturday, Sunday they will come and get trained. So if you just calculate that, it will span minimum for 2 years, because we have in between semesters and holidays and everything. So, but the assessment, there will be also proper assessments in between. There is internal assessment, external assessments, and presentations will be done by the students. So at the end of the course, the student will be good at typing speed, right? But there'll be word per minute will be counted. A minimum of 20 to 25 words. A student will be able to achieve at the end of the course, and a decent level of communication skills, language skills, and he or she will be also able to do all their work, right? All their education-related work. Like it could be even going out, sourcing online some books, e-books, downloading it. They will use their mobile phones or computers and do their work on their own. And to that extent, they will be more proficient. This is ICT training. The second certification course is on employability part, to make them more skilled on any first level job, like admin assistant, HR recruiter level 1, or HR coordinator, or customer care executive. Basically, a desk oriented job, a back end job. Even there are people like accessibility testers, right? To test a product, there are visual impaired who do the testing. So there are accessibility testers, right? So we train these people on those job roles. And this program is also again for 6 months. It is a regular course. It is only meant for job seekers. Those who want a job and those who are very particular that they would like to go for a private job or a government job, only be admitted into this course. And there will be a pre-skill assessment in the initial stages. When they apply. Soon after they apply, there will be pre-skill assessment, followed by interviews, and then they will be taken into admission, and the courses will begin. And there will be, as I told you, in between internal and external assessments, and there will be speakers. Then guest speakers will be invited from different industries. That will be possible if we could get some employers. We will be also able to provide OJT, like on-job training, or internship programs. But it all depends. It will vary. The scenario will vary depending on the support that we receive. And we have done around nearly more than 2,000 skilling for the visually impaired across Tamil Nadu, and nearly 500 are got into vocational skilling, and we have placed around 100 visually impaired in private as well in government sector. Many of our guys are in, for example, if you come to Perungudi, Amazon, our people are there. In TCS, our visually impaired are there. And Scope e-knowledge, it's a KPO company, right? 12 people, one batch, at a stretch, got placed in Scope e-knowledge as data extractors and data sourcing executives. So like that, we have, here is a list I can circulate. You could see the names of people who got benefited or got placed through our training program. And now, recently, after COVID, we are venturing into STEM education, and we are venturing into school education, making schools more inclusive. That's the concept, that's the motto, right? And building skills for tomorrow, right? With this slogan, we are venturing into the schools, and that is why we are here to Palayangottai School for the Blind, where we want to make our kids, our fellow friends, more vibrant and more independent, right, from the primary level. Of course, here in Palayangottai, we are only trying to focus on starting from 6th grade. Now, the 6th grade, 6th to 8th, we want to train them on this ICT skilling. Technology is first because that will make them independent. We have Sasi will show you a small demo as to how we operate a tablet or a digital tool. Okay, this giving this ICT training, right? By giving this ICT training, a visually impaired child becomes more independent. That is the first step. From there, we want to extend that or expand to science, math learning. Generally, there's a misnotion that visually impaired can only, sighted can only go through science and math. Right? But we say science without sight. Right? A visually impaired can also do math and science, provided we have adaptive and alternate strategies and methodologies. So we do have that capacity to provide that. in collaboration with other agencies, we are trying to expand science and math learning to the 6th standard kids, and then we will also try to help them with the English communication part. So it's a STEM learning, science, technology, English and math, right? So STEM learning for the visually impaired school children is the focus, and we are actually doing this in Chennai, and we are trying to expand this to other quarters in south of Tamil Nadu. And I request your support, right, in taking forward this mission, in taking forward this movement, creating awareness, building confidence to parents of visually impaired, right, and also taking this message to the education authorities. You could have friends with the district officials, CEO, Chief Education Officer, or other education officials. Can we take this message? A visually impaired can write. I mean, you could have seen newspapers recently. There are many visually impaired who write exams on their own. Right, in Andhra recently, last April, right, we have visually impaired have come out with very bright colors, writing their exams using laptops. So we don't need a scribe. We don't need a person to support us. We can do everything on our own. Right, provided we have the content accessible, the learning material accessible. I mean, that part also we are trying to support. So we request your support in taking forward this movement in different other districts. And finally, I also extend a warm welcome to our foundation. And if you find time, kindly make a visit to Gindi, or you could also visit Kalasalingam. Kalasalingam is one of the finest unique kind, where a deemed university offered hostel support and a lab, right, a dedicated lab for us. We are training visually impaired there since 2017. Around 50 odd visually impaired got vocational skilling there, and even some have got into some placements, and some are waiting for a government job. So I extend a warm welcome to you there. Kindly, when seeing is believing, so kindly make a visit. And it's over to Sasi to do a small demo. Right? This tablet is a miniature of laptop, right? A miniature of desktop that we use in our home, right? So he is going to show how we use a doc file and how we use it for our education support. Thank you.
Double tap to activate. It contains at least 4 digits. Screen turned off.
पिन में लॉक करते हैं.
Your pin contains 1, 2, dot, 8, 9, 0, dot, 8, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, dot, 2, 6, 7, 6, dot, 7, 8, 9, 0, okay. Character 0.
So you may see this more screen, right? So that there is a software called TalkBack, so which will be installed in every mobile phone and every tablet. So I can turn it on by going this accessibility settings, and there will be option called TalkBack. I can turn it on, and with the help of this TalkBack option, I am able to understand what that screen reader speaks, and by listening that sound, I am able to operate it.
Screen turned off.
So now it's saying screen turned off.
1711.
Again I should. Yes.
Edit box. Search tablet.
Okay.
Tap to
I'll work with keyboard now.
Tap to enter text. Double tap.
So this is a common keyboard. So not specifically designed for person with visual impairment. And here you could see a small cable, OTG cable was connected in the tablet, and this wire keyboard would be connected in this OTG cable. So now I can operate with this help of this wire keyboard through tablets. So which will help me to read, write, and even scan the print material, convert into image to text and print to text mode. So I can write the exam in this tablet. So I can work with docs, I can open, I can type by Tamil and English as well. So if somebody has given the test paper in the Google Docs or Word document, or send by mail or WhatsApp, I can open and write and send it to my tutor or teacher. They can correct it and send by the same there for the result. So now let's see.
1712.
I'm putting a pin.
Fingers to unlock screen. Your pin contains at least 1, 2. Double tap to activate. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Delete button 0.
So I'm operating with the keyboard only.
Okay. None lock off 0. Caps lock and delete button 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dot 3, 4, 5, 6. Dot 8, 9. Delete 0. Okay. Edit.
So screen open, right?
Finder.
So now I am using right arrow.
Okay. Double tap to edit box. Search tablet. Double tap to edit. GPS map camera.
GPS.
Easy reader. Closing bracket.
Easy reader.
Accessibility.
Accessibility.
About tablet. Clear search history.
So
About tablet. Clear search history. Clear button.
So I'm using clear
Double
search
tap to
history.
activate. Edit box. Search tablet. Double tap to edit. Tap. Gallery. Double tap to activate. My file.
My file.
Double phone. Contact. Messages. Internet.
So now see,
Messages.
I'm opening message.
Messages. Messages. No messages. Compose button.
Compose button.
Double tap to select recipient. Edit box. Search contact for enter number. S header. Selected. Should navigate up button. Compose button.
Compose button.
Contacts tab 1 of compose button. Messages. How? You.
Hello, how are you? Question mark. So in the message body I can send mail, even I can select a contact and send it to them. Even I can chat with WhatsApp, Gmail, I can open docs, I can change the language, I can type it. So this is a sample model. So the same we are training the kids in Chennai, and we are trying to do the same in this Palayamota school for the blind students. To be, because the laptop will be little higher cost, as well as the not easy to carry whenever I want. But if I am having this type of tablets, I can carry easily, and I can carry this keyboard along with this OTG cable. Whenever I want, I can just connect it and put it in my bag. I can use the headphone. So whenever the teacher can conduct the session, I can take notes with the help of keynote, keep note, or else opening docs. I can take down the notes, I can save it, and whenever they want to write the exam, so they can send a test paper by Gmail, I can download it and open that docs document, I can write the test exam, I can send it to them easily. So everything is possible, but the matter of is that they need to get trained and they need to adapt this technology to operate it. So this is all about this, whichever the software you see in that mobile phone or tablet, so there are all the software which if it is accessible, we are also able to operate it. So as I am operating this technology, the students are able to do. I am a fully blind, so I am not able to even see your faces, but I can look, I can listen the sounds, I can operate it with whichever I want to do it for my academic and employment oriented training also. So this is all about smart. Yes. Yes.
Your PIN contains at least 4 digits. 1, 2. Dot. 7, 8, 9. Delete button. 0. Dot. 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Dot. 4, 5, 7, 6. Dot. 8, 9. Delete 0. Okay. Character 0. Device unlocked. Messages. 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 Edit box. Search. Double tap to edit. Page 1 of 2. Default page. Contact. Phone. Contact. Messages. Internet. Calendar. Word. Date. Excel. PowerPoint. Microsoft Apps folder. Power. Word. Place. Instant email. Camera. Gallery. Bixby Home. Ribbon Connect. home, Bixby home, page 1 of 2, default page, Ribbon Connect.
Stage 1.
Couldn't connect. Couldn't connect.
கையில பிடிச்சி
கையில எடுத்து பண்ணிருக்காங்க.
Page 1 of 2, default page, email, double camera, gallery, Bixby home, page 1 of 2, default page, Ribbon Connect. Page 1 of 2, default page, phone, contact, messages, internet, calendar, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Microsoft Outlook, WhatsApp, iPhone, phone, contact, double tap phone, iPhone, Play Store, Info, email, camera, gallery, Bixby home, page 1 of 2, default page, Ribbon Connect.
இந்த பாருங்க இங்க ஈஸி ரீடர் தான் இருப்பாங்க. சார் சொல்ற ஆப் தான். லோடிங் ஆகுது. வாய்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் கம்மியா வச்சிருக்கேன். ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
Page 1 of 2, default page, phone, contact, email, double tap to activate, the camera, gallery, calendar, internet, message, contact, phone, iPhone, Play Store, folder,
இன்னும் லோடிங்ல தான் இருக்கேன்.
email,
மை புக்ஸ் வந்துச்சு.
drive, feed,
நான் மை புக்ஸ்ல போறேன்.
double tap to activate, double tap to hold to press. Add app to folder button.
இல்ல என்னோட புக்ல என்னோட எந்த புக் இல்ல. இப்போ நான் என்ன செய்யலாம்னா இம்போர்ட் பண்ணலாம்.
Internet is required.
இல்லை இது வந்து நான் என்னோட இதில் மொபைலில் வச்சு அது டிலீட் ஆகிடுச்சு. அதில் என்னன்னா லைப்ரரியோட கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம் நீங்கள். ஓகே, அதுக்கு ஒரு ஆன்லைன் லைப்ரரி இருக்குது, 2 லைப்ரரி இருக்குது. கனெக்ட் பண்ணி அந்த லைப்ரரி புக்ஸை அதுலேருந்து டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி ஈஸியாக படிக்க முடியும்.
In Chennai, we have created a digital library. What we have done is, in the last 16 years of this journey, we've got a lot of volunteers who come and read those books and record it as a digital library. And they can do any courses. They can do BA, English, or BA, whatever arts courses. And up to post-graduation, they can listen to the audio and write exams.
அதாவது இந்த ஆடியோ புக்ஸ் வந்து நாங்கள் வந்து ஒரு கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 5000 டைட்டில்ஸ் வச்சுருக்கோம். ஆனால் ஆடியோவில் என்ன ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் என்ன பிரச்சனை பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா, இட் ஹாஸ் இட்ஸ் ஓன் லிமிடேஷன் வேர் யூ கேனாட் ஸ்டார்ட் ஃப்ரம் த பாயிண்ட் யூ ஸ்டாப். ரைட், 43rd மினிட்ல விட்டோம்னாக்கா அங்கேருந்து எங்களால் ஸ்டாப் பண்ண முடியாது, திருப்பி படிக்க முடியாது. செகண்ட்ல ஸ்பெல்லிங் பண்ணி கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியாது, பேராகிராஃப்லாம் என்னன்னு தெரியாது, பேஜ் நம்பர் தெரியாது. பட் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் காமிச்சோம் இல்லையா, இது வழியாக நம்ம படிக்கும்போது இது ஒரு வாய்ஸ் ரீடர் தான். இட் இஸ் நாட் அ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் சாஃப்ட்வேர். இது நான் எங்கெல்லாம் தொடரனோ தொடர எடுத்து அது படிச்சு காமிக்க போகுது. அப்போ எனக்கு கேரக்டராக படிக்கும், வார்த்தையாக படிக்கும். நான் வேணா புக் மார்க் பண்ணிக்கலாம், பேஜ் மார்க் பண்ணிக்கலாம், எல்லாமே நான் பண்ணலாம். அது ஒரு ஃபோன்லேயே பண்ணலாம். நீங்கள் பண்ணுற மாதிரியே ஐ கேன் ஈஸிலி டூ. இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இப்போ கிண்டில் தான் நான் போய் புக்கு டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி படிக்கிறேன். கிண்டில் ஃப்ரீ ஆப்பும் எடுத்துக்கிறேன், இல்லைன்னா பை பண்ணிடுறேன். நம்ம ஜிபே இருக்குது, நானும் ஜிபே வச்சுருக்கேன். ஜிபேல போய் ஐ பை புக்ஸ் இன் கிண்டில் அண்ட் ஐ டவுன்லோட் இன் கிண்டில். கிண்டில்லையே படிக்கலாம். கிண்டில் இப்போ எல்லா புக்கையுமே அமேசான் வந்து ஃபுல் ஆக்சசிபிலிட்டி கொண்டு வந்துட்டாங்க. அவங்களுடைய பாலிசி படி ரீசெண்டாக அது நல்லா பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அது எல்லா லாங்குவேஜுக்குமே ஆக்சசிபிளாக பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ அப்போ என்ன சொல்ல வரோம்னா, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கண்டென்ட் வந்து சில லைப்ரரிஸ் தான் பண்ணுறாங்க. ரைட். அந்த மாதிரி நாங்கள் இப்போ விஷுவல் இம்பேக்ட் வரும்போது இந்த மாதிரி சில புக்ஸையும் நம்ம தயார் பண்ணுவதற்கு உதவி செய்கிறோம். ஆன்லைன் லைப்ரரிஸோடு கனெக்ட் பண்ணுறோம் இந்த மாதிரி அப்ளிகேஷன்.
அந்த கண்டென்ட் ஆக்சஸ் பண்றதுக்கான பேசிக் கம்ப்யூட்டர் நாலேஜ் தான் we start with. That's the basic course we try to impart initially. அதோட பர்பஸா we have come here. So we thought it's the right age to put the 6th and 7th and 8th, start inducting them with learn how to use the computers for their what to say day-to-day life.
Just brief about, can you just brief everybody about the morning meeting?
Yeah, we would like to hear, like, what is the plan in place for this community? We are based out of Tirunelveli.
Right. So,
meet Raghuram and Mahavendra, came down and meet me. So, we are more interested to know what is your plan in place and where can we be of your help to execute that or implement it and monitor it.
so I will shortly say, I request Shankar sir and others to also pitch in. Right, I mean, see, the first point that we have discussed and we wanted to take forward is building the capacity of the teachers over here, building the train the trainer program, right, making them abreast of the nuances, the latest nuances, the latest strategies and the devices available. So the latest methodology and the latest knowledge to be updated and upgraded. The teachers should be upgraded, and their cooperation is primary, because we will come and we will go, but technology remains, the teacher remains, and the student remains in the school, and they are going to take forward this generation. So this train the trainer program is very crucial, and that we would like to do it with other like-minded organizations, and especially focusing on science and math learning, because the future is with science and technology. Just for information, one of our boys, right, who got guided by us, who got supported by us, right, he completed BCA, Bachelor of Computer Application at Karasalingam, and he has just completed his degree and received the message today, right. So he is one of the first persons, right. So this is to inform you only because we only know people doing history, Tamil, English, right. Now visual impairment are crossing boundaries. So the idea of this capacity building is to train on science and math learning especially, and provide them with the latest materials on learning methodologies, teaching methodologies and everything. That is point 1 or phase 1. Phase 2, we would like to start with kids with 6th standard or 6th to 8th standard, depending on the number of students available. Right, we will bring them into 2 batches, and we wanted to train them every day on a specific hour that will be integrated with the regular timetable, as our principal has committed today. Kingston has said us that he will look into that. So with his support, we will have this as a regular timetable, a class in the regular timetable of the school, right, every day evening probably. And this program, the second phase, will focus on ICT, right. ICT, as I told you, it is on taking people into computers, training them on computer operations and mobile devices, right, because both these will support the student for entire education package. That is the ICT program. So if one batch is taking this ICT program, the other batch will focus on language skills. This will be one day. The second day, it will be vice versa. The student got trained on communication skills the previous day, will be getting trained on math learning, and the other group will be going for computer training. So it will be like a timetable where both the batches, both their 6th to 8th category of students will be trained on one computer learning, that is ICT learning, second on English learning, third on science and math learning. And of course, Karnavidya has the potential on the technology part, so we will directly work on ICT training, and need support here, right. We need support of good qualified resource persons for teaching English, for teaching science and math, right. Of course, the trainers, teachers if the school will do that, along with them, along with the teachers in the school, we need support of the Rotary people here to have resource persons on building language skills, English communication skills, and science and math learning in align with the school curriculum, that is subject the students take, like the class the students take, right? So this will be on rotation. All these classes will go on rotation. So this is the first one. Or phase 2 is completed. When phase 3, the phase 3 will be, we want to have inclusion. We want to take these students into mainstream. So we want to identify in this district one of the best regular government schools or one of the best private schools. Either way, right? If you could help us identify a best regular school, we want to tie up with them and we want to create awareness on this, the course of study goes. They can even choose science, right? They can even choose commerce, because many students who are visually impaired are doing or are working in banks. Across Tamil Nadu, if you go into many banks, any bank for that matter, you could see a couple of visually impaired